If you're a subscription e-commerce brand, scaling your ad spend on any paid channel is going to be a challenge because your highest lifetime value customers are completely ignored by the tracking and attribution. Here's what I mean by that. Let's say you have recharge and you're driving a campaign that has cold traffic that then retargets them to buy, and then hopefully they buy some great subscription product and then they recur over and over. Well, that is the whole linchpin reason you got into a subscription business model. And Facebook, Google, TikTok, Microsoft, Snap, Pin, all those ad channels, unfortunately, are like this when it comes to subscription revenue, when they're actually potentially earning you a ton more money than they're attributing. This is the number one thing that a subscription e-commerce multi-channel marketer needs to solve. How do I have accurate subscription revenue pipe back to the cold traffic that originally got those subscribers interested? Because the gap in time and the lack of visibility on the recurring means that the ad manager is not going to show the accurate results. And you may have a wildly profitable thing in your hands that you just need to shove money into, that for you and any of your competition that's just using the ad manager can't see. This is a massive opportunity. Let me show you precisely what I mean in this next video. Well, here is our on-demand, done-for-you customer cohort lifetime value report. This report is available to you once you integrate your shopping cart and any subscription payment system, and we pull in all the data, which generally can happen the same day you sign up. You can get the integration set up, and then the next day you can come in and learn lifetime value. Now, here is a particular customer where you can see there is, in some cases, massive lifetime value over time that may or may not match what they're spending to try and earn that. However, just seeing look at in every month one is not very exciting. Most month twos are quite exciting, and then you get out to month 4 and it's like why you're in a subscription business, this high LTV that keeps coming. So this is just looking at all recurring, because what you do with this information is you need your marketing attribution platform to help you. But because of this, it means you can run slightly negative on your acquisition if you're going to triple your money by month 4, or double your money by month 3, or hopefully triple it. That means you don't have to look all rosy when you're initially bidding on clicks. In fact, if you look at some of these case studies of ours, recurring, now doing recurring, these are a lot. Subscription brands tend to be quite pleased. They have some recurring brands in there as well, I believe. This Umzu in particular, they're spending a fortune, and they are smart, savvy media buyers that are using this data in ways that I'll kind of touch on here. So again, coming back, a lot of lifetime value. So then the next challenge is, well, a subscription brand, it takes touches to get a prospect to suddenly sign up to get recur billed. So that's why we have the new lead cohort report. This is going to say, at a lead perspective, strictly looking at how many new leads you get a month from Klaviyo, Infusionsoft, HubSpot, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp. Let's look and tie that recurring revenue back to the leads and see how much it expands over time. And you see here a lot of negativity at first that then can turn into some nice positivity over time. $25 now 71. 24 now 101, 23 now 89, over and over again. Leads become more valuable over time, much more. So now that your own data can prove that out with these models of customer lifetime value, the attribution platform needs to actually use that revenue. So now here's a particular customer and a point in time here. Now here is their Google and Facebook advertising. Notice when we go over the sales, only 4 new sales and 390 recur. That means Google has acquired customers for this customer. For this Wicked Reports customer, they've acquired customers for them prior to the date range that are now recurring in the date range. And now it's not working quite as well here, but there's so much recur that they've made an attributed ROI. Same with Facebook, none in the period, but 124. This means the media buying now is terrible. And the medium buying prior to this time period was solid because it has sales. The instructions are to go find where these recurring customers first were acquired on the platform and rerun marketing similar to that. And whatever they've been doing, junk it. Very straightforward. Now we have specific, and this revenue again is this recur they're built into the revenue. As they recur, that shows up on the revenue. Now this is a very cool feature we have, include recurring yes, no. So if you only want to know, did my paid advertising get me new subscribers? Well, we have it right over here. Here's how many repeats. There's the recurs. So Facebook, not doing very hot for new, does have some recur. Google doing a little better for new, has some recur. So we can remove this. Now watch this nice attributed ROI. Watch what happens to this. It's gonna go in the sink probably. In the tank. Ooh. So again, horrible media buying happening this year. Older media buying, because it's showing no recur. It's just showing the news, the new people that have hit, either the new subscriptions that hit or the new one-times. So include recurring means it only has to show the one-time purchases that happened. Do it again, watch this ROI go from -77, -9. Watch how much it inflates it. Not inflates it, it gives it accurate. So you would think abandon pay-per-click here if you didn't know that the recurring has actually led to a lot of value. So this is the type of functionality we give you. If I dig into these sales, which I click on them and see the actual individual, I'd see the new versus the recur, just to prove out the data, because this is a very challenging marketing attribution challenge that we've solved. And so how do you deal with this? Well, you go into, let's say, new lead, and you say, show me, where did I get these leads in pay-per-click that turned into more valuable customers? Well, because you can use pay-per-click to recruit them in, then you try and get them on the subscription. Well, in this case, you know what? It hasn't really worked out that well. Organic game's been amazing. We're going to want to dig into that, see what these others are coming from. That's about it. Pin and Microsoft doing squat. Email's done okay, so-so. Their organic game is very strong here. So you come in and say, okay, top of the funnel, what created a cold traffic that got me interested in the brand and then eventually recurred downstream? Well, this automatically includes that. And in this case, they're doing just, so-so in the time period. So so-so isn't great, but we know because of the future lifetime value, you keep going on so-so. And so then the optimizations are to dig in and say, okay, where is this campaign doing good or bad or indifferent? And so then we can see the different campaigns. In this case, yeah, again, Facebook's having troubles here. And then we can go in and say, okay, we got some. Let's go in and see where that happened. What ad set? 1% lookalike stack. That was the only one that was decent. And these other ones, probably good tests, didn't work out. So double down on this one. This guy worked. And that's the analysis here. So in Facebook, you wouldn't see this all cold traffic. We say, hey, schedule 1% lookalike stack. That worked out really well. Let's give Facebook another go and just spend all our money here and worry about optimizing this particular targeting on this campaign to the funnel that converted and see if we can't scale this one piece because nothing else is working. And that would be the analysis of a subscription company, what they should do if they were running this account. Hope this helps you see how Wicked Reports can help solve these challenges that subscription companies face.